What's going on, guys? It's Grinch KD. I did not record this full Amius fight because honestly, I just went in here and tried to beat it. This was literally my first attempt this rotation. I usually look at Amius on hard and think I've never beat him before, so why could I beat him this rotation? But I was just hanging out with some friends, so I have the background muted, and I was like, let me just try this. I was like, I got a good team. Alatreon, is going to be able to put on the block buffs and all the protected buffs because it's against the boss. I was like, I got Nut, which is good damage. I got Wixwell with the Brimstone. I got Siegfried with the full team revive. So I was like, let me just give this a whirl. This might work. And then I put on Pythion just because, but actually ended up being clutch because of the damage reduction. So I ended up recording about halfway through the fight, and I was like, because I honestly was like, hey, I'm doing a lot of damage, and Amius is not really hurting me, and this is hard, so I might have a chance. So with Wixwell, a lot of the time you'll just see me trying to land that Brimstone. I just want to specify this is not a guide either. This is just like kind of me celebrating the fact that I beat it for the first time on hard. Granted, these are almost all free-to-play champions other than Siegfried. Pythion, Nut, and Wixwell were all fusions. Very achievable in my opinion, but Dungeon Divers is always hard. Alatreon was a champion training. I think you could also pull Soul Stones for him, but I got most of my points through a champion training. I was playing like multiple hours a day, just dumping gems into energy. But he was free as well. Siegfried's the only one that you might not have if you've been playing for a long time and you tend to go for all the champions. But you can see after that shield and the increased defense, he just does not do much damage. Actually looks like he might have ignored the shield. I'm not 100% familiar with Amius' mechanics, like I said. This is not a guide. I just kind of wanted to make a video of me beating Amius because I thought it was cool. Maybe it'll help some of you guys out. I don't know. I'm not really trying to make a guide because this is not a very free-to-play team. Like I said, even though a lot of these champs are free, if you're a newer player, you're going to be like, what the heck? I don't have any of these guys. Maybe other than like Wixwell. You can see almost one-shots my dude there, but the increased defense that's protected is so nice, especially when Wixwell and Nut are both defensive champions. Pythion's giving them the damage reduction with its passive. Siegfried too with the revive if it's necessary, but this is hard Amius and he is struggling to damage us. We don't have any heal reduction, so he does heal a bunch as you're going to see. But we just kind of power through it. I was watching it, and this is why I started recording, because I was like, I'm doing enough damage to keep up with his healing and then do a little bit more. Like Nut, I feel like did all the damage that countered his healing perfectly, and then Siegfried's damage was just actually sticking. He wasn't really healing that because I'm doing so much damage. Look, he just healed all the damage that Nut had basically done. But we got a little bit of progress. And then Wixwell, when he landed Brimstones, was just game-changing. And I kept placing Intercept on Nut because it also was giving him the increased defense. If his ability for the big smash came in around the correct time, then he'd always have his increased defense to always hit a little bit harder. But Alatreon, man, honestly, I think Alatreon might have been the GOAT of this fight. Obviously Nut, too, with his damage. But Alatreon with the protected buffs might have just been the absolute GOAT of this fight. And then my Pythion actually is in a protection set, which I just put him in because my protection gear has really good stats, because you get so much dang mythical gear and 6-star gear from even the lower levels of Hydra. So we landed Brimstone there. Wixwell definitely could have used more accuracy if you are trying to build a team similar to this. Unfortunately, by the time I post this, I think this rotation will be over, because I've just had other videos I've been posting, but I just wanted to make this video because I thought it was really cool. Like I said, this is my first time ever beating Amius on hard. I just beat Amius on normal last month. I actually didn't beat Amius on normal this rotation, but somehow I was able to do hard. It's because the champion selection is completely different from normal and hard. It's so weird why they do that, but I'm hoping I can beat him at least once on each difficulty. Or I'm hoping I at least beat him once on not every difficulty, but one or the other. Maybe next rotation I can beat normal, and the one after that I can beat hard. It just depends. I think I can, at least I know I can beat normal on one rotation and hard on one rotation, so it definitely helped me get to the Carnage a little bit quicker. But yeah, you can see he's starting to get low here. You need to make sure you don't kill him when that blue little moon buff is up when he's in this form, or he's going to revive with half health, I believe. So you have to make sure you kill him in the correct form. He hits Wixwell really hard there, but because they're all defensive champions, they're just tanking it up. Just a really tanky team with a good damage too. Nut was such a good fusion, man. And I believe he's still got increased defense. Yep, so that's perfect. I think this is another increased defense. We're just reapplying it, and now it's protective. We're trying to go for that decreased attack here. Like I said, this is not really a guide, but I just kind of want to do a little bit of commentary over it. He switches Sequence form, which means we can get another smack in there for some decent damage. Also, I think this is where we hit him with the Soul Reap too. I have Soul Reap 6 stars, so it should come in and smack. Doesn't do a lot of HP, but it did put him in range for the nut, and we kill him. So I literally was like, let's go! And I was talking to my friends on Discord, so I just muted all this because they weren't really saying the most appropriate things, but I still love my boys, so I wanted to record this. I was like, I'll just talk over it if we win. The gear wasn't very good. I think I'm still on the call with my friends, so yeah, I'm about to fade in my voice in about the next minute, so you guys we can go through the gear and some of the stuff, and I can show you guys the champion builds. Like I said, not a guide, but man, this was just so exciting for me. I honestly was just like, Amius hard is too difficult. I'm not even gonna bother with it. They're gonna nerf him eventually. I'm not so sure they're gonna nerf him anymore, but you know, now that we have all the affinities, not the affinities, what is it? The little live arena bonuses, now that those are in the game, I think he's a lot more easier. But I just had tons of fun with this, and I just wanted to show off my accomplishment on YouTube. Hopefully this helps some of you guys. I'm not like a master of his mechanics or anything like that, but hopefully this kind of helps you guys. Just maybe seeing someone beat it, maybe it gives you ideas to build your teams. YouTube, we just beat Amius on hard for the first time ever. This is the first time I've ever done it. I beat normal, like, I think it was last rotation for the first time. Couldn't beat hard. I guess somehow this team could do it. Wixwell definitely needed more accuracy to land the Brimstone and the decreased attack. So this could have been even easier, but Nut with the increased defense, Alatreon, Siegfried even did some good damage with that Soul Reap. Oh man. Crit rate, I'm just gonna keep it, dude. It's such a bad piece. It could, even if Quad World Speed, it'll be useful. Maybe. It's kind of a bad pair of gloves. I'll compare it to other gloves I have. Oh, attack percent with crit damage. With some, what is that, 6 star? It's 6 star, I'll keep it. Not like very good though. I could roll speed, we'll keep it. Could roll speed, we'll keep it. Even if that Quad World, I'm not interested. Wow, those sub stats are god tier, dude. Why'd it have to be sub? Maybe we'll keep, well, no, not 5 star. I was like, we might have some 5 star mythical rerolls. Merciless would be the set to do it in though. Crit damage amulet for who? Orcs? Okay. Sacred Order, okay. I really need Orcs. Yeah, okay, Orcs got a big, oh, 100 remnants though, that's crazy. That's a quest too, isn't it? It gets me a little bit, oh dude, that gets me so much closer to my freaking boy. That's helped so much. There's only a couple days left in the rotation too. Guys, you'll be seeing a video on that. Definitely not a free-to-play team or something, but I feel like I gotta just make this into a video for myself, just so I can remember this. Maybe, hopefully you guys will enjoy it, maybe give you some ideas as well. I didn't get the whole fight on video, but I started recording like halfway through because I was like, I might be able to do this. It's basically just the same thing all fight. Let's see. Let's roll some of that gear. Filter just new. Let's roll some of that gear. First, let's go look at other crit rate gloves I have. This. Let's see. Crit damage? No, those are bad boots now. Well, that's supersonic. It's not even the right set. Oh, okay. No, we don't care about those. I thought it was merciless for some reason. My brain is just fried, guys. First, Amius on hard completion from my account. That's just a bad piece. I've never beaten Amius on hard. I had my mic muted. I was just hanging out with some friends, and I just beat him, and I'm like, no way. And I'm like, oh, I have the video, but I don't have any audio. So it'll just be like some music behind it, or maybe I'll do a voiceover. No. Grab those boots. I need let's see, upgrade, rework. Do we have a lot? We have 13 pieces. We're never gonna use them on other stuff. Let's just do it. Nope, it's terrible. Okay. Let's check out those gloves too. I keep too many pairs of crit rate gloves, man. Too many. Let's see. That is accuracy and crit damage. That's crit rate with crit damage. Okay. Let's see if this rolls. Maybe we could sell one of the worser pieces. It's not a very good piece though. It's kind of bad. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of bad. Like, some of these guys do need accuracy though, but these are just, yeah, just... Prevents crit damage HP. Well, probably does beat this piece though. Yeah, safer and I still think they're terrible gloves, but we'll swap them out for those ones. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, the gear was kind of bad, but the whole remnant summon's crazy. We'll be saving that. And the 25 candles, oh man. I don't know how showing you guys the builds is going to help y'all, but basically Soul Reap definitely helped with killing Amius at the very end right there. So definitely, if you have a 6-star, I'd recommend throwing him in Soul Reap or Brimstone if you only have one 6-star. Luckily, I have Wixwell, who did some of the Brimstone. Accuracy is a little too low, I think, because I did land it sometimes. So I wasn't like completely out of the realm of the right accuracy, but I was definitely a little bit lower than I needed to be. I think if I did his masteries, if I just put Eagle Eye on, I think I'd be landing a lot more Brimstones. This is Wixwell's build. Nothing crazy. It's just resistance and perception. Nuts build. Nut's not built very good, but he just does so much damage. If you have a Nut helps so much against Amius. And then really, Alatreon was free, and so was Pythion, but you know, I guess Wixwell and Nut were too. I guess all 4 of these guys are free, all 4 of my legendaries. Siegfried though, that's definitely not free. But he's not really free to play friendly. Alatreon came from that champion training event, and this guy honestly I think was the biggest clutch. Emergency heal just keeps him alive, although it's only 2 stars, so it doesn't really do much, but the extra HP is nice. His shield, this skill right here, increased defense and his shield. This stuff, just because it's all protected, just made my team so freaking hard to kill. I loved it. And then the cleanse as well, man. Awesome. Very, very good. Pythion too, just coming in there for some extra damage reduction with the buffs. Because I'm not going to lose my buffs, I get just straight damage reduction. And also I wanted a reviver in there, so he's good at that. Siegfried also revives when he form swaps you. So Siegfried, when he form swaps and gets forced to swap by the boss, really, really strong. This is just my team, just trying to give you guys ideas. Maybe if I explain how I beat it and what I did, maybe you guys can figure something out for your champions to beat it. Although, hopefully, you know, if you've been playing as long as I have, hopefully you have all 4 of these guys. Right, 3 fantastic fusions. And this guy, honestly, I think I just champion trained to get his ass. It just takes, it was a lot of energy and a lot of gems I used and a lot of time. That was the biggest deal with it, but I do think he was accessible if you really wanted him. But really, the protected buffs are so nice, guys. I think realistically, his shield and increased defense was keeping my team alive. We had a couple deaths, as you guys saw, but nothing too crazy. Him and Pythion kept my team alive, and then Wixwell. With Wixwell, I kept placing his intercept on Nut, so Nut would just never go to sleep, and I could keep cycling through his damage quicker. Because I believe if you get CC'd, you don't lose a cooldown on your skills. Like, you don't, when you take a turn, you don't actually get a cooldown back, or I believe that's with all CC. I could be wrong though. It might only be with like stun. But either way, I didn't want him getting stunned or slept. I just wanted him to keep taking turns, so we kept putting intercept on him, and the increased defense is good too. Placing increased defense on Nut is awesome because it just makes him do more damage with the skill, obviously, because he's defense based. So, you know, that was kind of the strat. Hopefully watching the video, hopefully me beating it helps you guys kind of figure something out. I'm kind of just rambling at this point because I'm excited, and I feel like it's going to be a cool video. I don't know who's going to benefit from it, but, you know, 80% of my team is all fusions, and one of them was a free champ from a champ training. You just had to grind your butt off. It was not, you didn't have to win for it, you just had to get a lot of points. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.